Baylor allowed 38 points in 7 games last season, and they lost 6 of those games. Now, in the offseason, they hired veteran coordinator Phil Bennett to fix the defense. Now, if the defense can do more of this, and the offense can be as explosive as it was last year, Baylor might go to its 2nd consecutive bowl game. The Bears should again have an offense that is capable of producing plenty of points. Junior quarterback Robert Griffin III had an outstanding 2010 season, throwing for 3,500 yards with 22 touchdowns and completing 67% of his passes. He also averaged 4.3 yards per carry. Led by senior Kendall Wright, the Bears have one of the top receiving corps in the country.
At receiver, I got a lot of targets. Along with the tight ends. We got a lot of running backs that can make plays, and the offensive line, who never gets any credit. We got a lot of those guys who can play. So, for this team to be successful, we've got to, stay on the field, rest our defense. Our defense has to play big this season with Coach Bennett as the new defensive coordinator, and those guys are looking forward to doing that because, they've got a chip on their shoulder because a lot of people have been talking bad about them, and we have something to prove, and you never want to fight anyone who has something to prove.
The biggest question on offense is replacing running back Jay Finley, who set a school single-season rushing record last season. Baylor has a solid group of runners capable of taking over, but someone needs to emerge as the guy. Baylor is gaining a reputation for producing outstanding offensive linemen, and this year the Bears line should again be top-notch.
Yeah, this is a great O-line that we have this year. I know we lost Danny Watkins, but it could be real good. It could be the best we ever had. We're all good. We all know each other. We're all comfortable with each other, so it's going to be a great year.
Last year's trip to the Texas Bowl ended a 16-year postseason drought. The loss to Illinois, though, has left the Bears wanting more.
It's exciting just having so many years, 15 seasons of not going to a bowl game to finally to get over that hump. I think it gives us a ton of momentum.
We got the little taste of it, but we want the whole meal, so I guess this year we're going to have to take it all and win it all.
It's a learning experience for this team. So, going out this next season, it's our job to go out and take it every game, one play at a time, one practice at a time, and one game at a time. And if we can do that, then we'll gauge the success of this season at the end of the year.
It's important that we just, show improvement. We keep growing as a program. We need to start out really well against TCU the first game of the season. They're a very established football team over the last decade, and they're coming into our place, and it's a good game for us to kind of measure ourselves. So we understand that it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, but at this marathon there's going to be some folks at the starting line.
Whether or not the Bears have another winning season will come down to the defense making a big improvement, and that's where the new defensive coordinator comes in.
Watching this offense, if we can get them the ball 3 or 4 more times a game, our margin for success is going to go up. And one of the things too, our kids take great pride in the fact that they've been known as the quote-unquote Achilles heel of this team, and we've got to make strides to overcome that and say, you know what, we may not be everything we want to be right now, but we've made great improvement, and this is what we're doing.
Oh, he's making a huge impact. He knows the sport. He knows the game. He's been coaching for 30 seasons. He has guys who've been all the way through the league, all the ranks, been the best of the best. So I think to have a guy that has that kind of knowledge around is always exciting.
As far as the team goes, the defense getting better, which is making our offense get better. So, we go from being good to being great. Once they get great, it'll make us play better, make us work harder. So then next thing you know, it'll just balance out. We'll both be great, and we'll be great on both sides of the ball.
For Big 12Sports.com, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.